Shade 45 first plate. It's the homie Gray Rizzy, man. I went ahead and grew out my beard for this because, you know, I've been waiting for this cat for a minute. I figured, like, give me 3 weeks. We could go ahead and have him up here. Mr. Joe Budden. What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How long have motherfuckers been fucking your name up with the S?
Since day one.
I wanted to make sure I didn't do that shit.
Since day one. I'm so used to it.
Yeah?
I'm so used to it.
Do you even correct people anymore? No.
Yeah. I find it's much more of a hassle to correct them.
Just let it flow.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me at all.
Let it flow, man. I agree. There's a lot of people doing dumb shit every day. Fuck it. Just cross the street with traffic. Fuck it. Get hit. You'll learn. Yo, so what's going on, man? We got this new project out.
Rage in the Machine. Yes.
Are you still a free agent?
I mean, is it considered a free agent?
I guess. I'm kind of curious because you always have moved by the beat of your own drum and shit. So I'm wondering right now.
I guess by the definition, it would be a free agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of times, you're just not that guy that, I got to wait for the label to do this. I got to, wait for this. I got to see
those days are over.
That.
In my brain. Those days are over. We've seen the last of it.
Yeah.
So I really don't see what the point would be to relinquish my rights.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Not at this stage of my career, no.
Plus, you built the brand, man.
Yeah, and
congratulations on the podcast too.
Thank you.
You get me through a lot of days. Like I used to run to the bathroom certain days just to try to pass time. Now I just do it at my desk and listen to the podcast and laugh.
We have a good time. We have a good time doing it. And a lot of people feel that same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it helps them get through their day.
You piss a lot of people off who take it seriously too. Like, I gotta have the best fucking podcast ever, and you just do it naturally.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
That's a compliment.
I appreciate that. I didn't know very much about podcasting or who was doing what, but we jumped right in and we got a good chemistry going. So I'm just thankful that people listen.
Yeah, I feel like they almost, your shit is gospel. You know, I that's my personal feeling. There's a lot of stray motherfuckers out here wandering aimlessly, man.
Jesus, man, angels. I agree.
Let's get into this music, man, because that's what they all here for. This is the first joint, and just so you know, man, first play, we go ahead and pick 8 of the joints off like each artist's latest project, and I got a lineup for you. And we gonna start with the number 3 because I feel like that first song always sets the tone for the record. And you came out firing on this joint. It's called 3.
Thank you, Gray.
You know what I'm saying? Came out firing. First of all, what was it? One of the best cats in New York with at least a New York license plate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We wanted to keep the energy high coming in. We wanted to set a tone, and I think 3 did that. He delivered on the beat. Beat comes on hard, and the bars come on hard.
Right.
Great way to start.
Production with Illmind.
Yes. Shout out to Illmind. Illmind is amazing.
Yeah, man.
We've worked with him before. A-Rab and myself, we both love him. Illmind's great.
Yeah, man. How long did this project take overall for you to put this together?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months? Because I feel like you got like hundreds of songs just around. You could pick, you could draw from all kind of inspiration and shit.
We recorded a lot. We recorded a lot. You know, you start some joints, you start some ideas, you don't finish some, you finish some. So we have a lot of songs that maybe aren't finished in some spots, a lot of verses that just never got laid. But we definitely had a lot go into the studio work.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of hours.
Yeah, man. Let's get to this music, man. I want y'all to hear this. This first play with the homie Joe Budden. This is 3, produced by Illmind. We out here.
And A-Rab.
A-Rab, do not hurt me, please, God. I'm only 150 pounds.
Cheer.
Yo, serious, man. Joel Ortiz, like, look, first of all, we're in Shade 45. This is family. This is like half a slaughterhouse right here.
Yes.
Very, very familiar. New York, you know what I'm saying? Jersey.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. How does it work with you guys? Because y'all went back and forth a bit on this.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Joe? I called Joel in the morning for one thing that had nothing to do with the studio one day. And I told him I was going to the studio. He said he'd meet me over there, and we just started working. That's the great thing about having that one group member that is in the same city as you or the same hood as you. Whereas Royce is in Detroit and Crooked in L.A., I can always call Joel, and we can get together and cook real quick.
Right. I always wonder, friendly competition. Ever get heated? Like, oh, this motherfucker came in here and busted my ass. Oh, shit, I gotta fucking destroy this.
No, but niggas know when they get their ass bust, though. But it never ever gets heated.
Okay.
But you want that type of, that underlying competitive, all those guys are great. So you better come with your A game.
I know you better not fuck up with you, man. Look, I heard this shit. I was like, let me put this shit on repeat a couple times, man.
Yeah, no, this joint is hard. It has that old Slaughterhouse feel to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I want y'all to listen. Now, Joe, I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
Out of all the joints, I actually like the album a lot. And
you.
I try to keep it real because I think in hip hop there's a lot of fake. I think people do shit for the opportunity. And then if I had the chance to be, constructive criticism, I would say something. But I like the album a lot.
Thank you.
This is my favorite song, By Law.
Hey, yeah.
By Law. How does it rank for you? Because, technically, I'm assuming you would say, I like all my shit. But how does this rank for you?
This is up there. By Law is up there for me. As soon as I heard the beat, before I put a word to it, it was up there for me. Yeah. It's just very different. It's very unique.
Right.
Like the drums, the pockets that they're in, it's dark, but it's fast. You can dance to it, but it's gloomy. Like I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of different feelings to it.
It's a great compilation.
Yeah. The young lady, Jazzy, I want to definitely shout her out because she went ahead and laced it on those hooks and stuff.
Yes, she did.
Very airy. Like it was almost like on some real, I don't want to say gothic shit, but when you're hearing her sing, you're like, wow, this shit is taking me somewhere. Like it's almost Halloween. So on some ghost shit, like yo, it's just not eerie. It just feels around.
It has a feel to it.
Yeah,
it has a feel to it. That's one of the things that attracted me to the beat.
Yeah,
it has a feel to it. I just didn't want to fuck it up.
And the title is totally hip hop.
Yeah,
because all you gotta put is down in the front and then Down by Law. Was that part of how you put it together or no?
No, but that
am
was
I reaching on that one?
No, it's not a reach.
Okay,
not a reach. But that was some of the thought process.
Yeah, and keep it together.
Throughout the album, though, there are those hints and name drops and references to other people or groups or songs that inspired the hip hop that A-Rab and myself probably came up to or fell in love with. So yeah, they're all over the album sprinkle.
Nice, man. In fact, I want you, since we did so good with the open, I want you to introduce this one for the people, brother.
Well, your sheet looks different than mine, by the way.
Oh, it's By Law.
So,
we damn out loud.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. All right, Shade 45. You know what time it is. Rage in the Machine. This record right here, produced by A-Rab, is called By Law, featuring Jazzy. Shade 45. First play.
Yes, sir. Yo, did you think you not to kind of like reminisce or look back?
Oh, we're about to reminisce.
But like
reminiscence coming.
Do you think you would be here like this? You are your own brand. You can stand alone. Like motherfuckers could say, I stand by this. This is my guy right here.
I don't think I used very much foresight when I was younger, so I didn't think I really looked into the future that far. And
was it very today, what's in front of you?
Even today, I'm still a real one day at a time type of person. God has blessed me, and I'm extremely fortunate. And He's looked out. He's looked out for a long time. So no, I appreciate it and I recognize it, but I can't say I planned for it. No.
Well, that's good. It seems like it came organically for you. That's good.
It's been a learning process.
Yeah.
It's been a learning process.
Some pain, some highs, some lows, but we learn more and we go, right?
Well, nothing worth having comes without sacrifice.
I wish you fucking could tell that shit to my kids. These motherfuckers out here, they be bugging the fuck out. Like, fuck it, we just gonna go, man.
Yeah,
we gonna do it.
Man, no. But I guess that's the beauty in being a kid.
Yeah, man. No fear. No fear.
We can't live that way.
Not anymore.
No.
I can't even fucking drink like I used to. God, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm still hurting from the other night. In fact, talking about the other night. Shout out to everybody that was out in Atlanta, A3C. Shout out to the homie Rory. Shout out to all these motherfuckers with that Henny Palooza. I'm still hurting from the other night.
Yeah.
I just want to say that real quick for you, Joe. I can't hang out with these guys.
Oh, must have been a good night.
Yes, very nice. Not too good. My wife is listening. Oh. All right, so yeah,
must have been a horrible night.
It was a horrible night.
Bad time.
Let's talk about this joint, man. Flex featuring Fabulous, Tory Lanez, man.
Flex is the first record that we released from the album, featuring Fab, featuring Tory Lanez, produced by A-Rab. I think it's one of the earlier records that we did in the project. And again, another record that has its own unique feel and vibe on the album. I don't think there's anything else that is remotely close to being that way. And it's just a good feeling record. We had a real good time shooting the video. I loved working with both of those gentlemen.
Yeah.
Both of them are hilarious.
And it's funny because a lot of cats don't know how funny Fab is. And they may not know how funny Tory is.
They both are truly, truly funny. So that was a good time. And the song came out great.
Yeah.
So the song came out great. I didn't have to chase anybody to get it done. Like it felt great.
Good shit, man. And for all you you cats out there that don't know about that 4 a.m. flex, you poor bastards. You poor motherfucking bastards, man.
Yeah, no, I play this record a lot.
Yeah?
Like, not because it's mine.
Is this like the theme song? Could this be the theme song for certain nights? Like, you know, instead of new music, we go to ride music. It's my ride music.
How you gonna say your wife is listening and try to jam me up
yeah,
on certain nights? Could this be the song you play?
It's my job.
Is this the one right here that gets it done? Hey, listen, I don't know. No comment.
Yeah. Forget I asked that. I'm recant. You know, I'm gonna retract all that shit.
But
man.
it's definitely a feel good record. And a lot of women seem to enjoy it.
I agree, man. And shout to all the ladies who I was listening to this for. You know, we have our little like get-togethers. Hey, what do you think about this? Okay, I'm gonna stop, Joe. You looking at me like you're fucking digging your hole.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm chilling.
You're fucking killing yourself, right? Let's get into this joint, man. Flex featuring Fabulous and Tory Lanez is Joe Budden with Rage in the Machine. First play. I noticed something, and I knew it was going to be like this with Joe Budden. Joe Budden is very analytical. If you haven't figured this out over the years. And he figured out my pattern. Not that it was like super Rubik's Cube, Tetris, fucking advanced or anything like that.
Well, it's pretty good.
I'm gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna switch it up. First play right here, yeah, Shade 45. See, now I don't have to say it no more, man. Yo, man, let's get into this joint. I gotta ask. Illmind went ahead and produced this one, along with A-Rap music on this, and I liked it because it had that Hard Knock Life influence.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So tell me about this one right here, because the wordplay was your word. It never has to be talked about. You know, what's understood doesn't have to be spoken on. But you went ahead and killed it.
Good bop to that record.
Absolutely.
Again, another very unique sound that felt good. As soon as I heard the beat, took me right back to my first time hearing that particular J record and seeing that video and remembering the vibe there. That's the vibe that I got from this record. And then again, I remembered how old I was thinking back to that record. I was like, Jesus, I can't believe that record came out that many years ago.
Right.
That Hard Knock Life. So it was good. It was good to do it maybe for some of the kids that missed that, and to just pay my respects to one of the greatest rappers of all time. Nice,
man. Very, very nice. In fact, I want to get right to it because I actually got some other shit to ask once we come back. This is Shade 45. This is First Play. It's Gray Rizzy.
I'm trying to see. All right.
Joe Budden's in the building.
Can't jump in there.
Yeah. We gonna shut that shit down. These motherfuckers figuring me out, man. Is that still important for you to make sure you have a physical copy? Because I asked this question to a couple of artists. Some don't care. Some really do care.
I like it. I like the feeling of going in to get an album.
Yeah.
Like I still remember my first album dropping on June 10th, 2003. And me and my mother going to that big Virgin megastore in Times Square.
Right here in Times Square, yeah.
And buying a shitload of my album. That felt good. So, yeah, you kind of want that. I get we in digital time. Everything is digitalized.
Were you like a liner notes reader? Did you went ahead and checked that out?
100%. 100%.
You can't do it now. I think one of these streaming sites have them, but I don't see it on the big one. I don't
think that's Tidal that does that still.
Yeah. And I think that's important. At least they try to give some soul to what they're doing. That's cool, man. Yo, what do you think about? Because you've been pretty forthright about these different music that's going on, little beefs and stuff like that. What's your stance on it right now? Specifically, Drake, Meek. Where are you at? Like, what do you think about it?
I just always like competitive rap.
Now, I'm glad you say that, because is it a competition if someone keeps losing?
It's competitive rap.
Okay. So if you keep on, in fact, I'm not saying in my opinion, after the first one, all right, a second one, all right, look, man, let that shit go. But you keep coming back.
No.
Is that still go? Still keep going?
No, yeah, that's what this culture was built upon.
Okay.
Two MCs on two MCs in a mic.
All right.
In a park. You got to get it in. Well, I never see anything wrong with competitive rapping ever.
Talking about competitive rapping, do you feel like you've gotten a response back from Drake?
Oh, I don't know. We've shifted focuses at this point.
Okay, so
that was for then. It was a nice moment in time to be encapsulated then. But if somebody were to ever say my name, you diss me, you probably will hear a reply for it. But that's always been me.
Thank you.
My personal MO. But yeah, we've shifted gears.
I feel like some people they just they avoid it. It's too chummy.
But I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I've never beefed with anybody that I didn't respect. I never beefed with anybody that I thought would be easy. Like,
because you don't get no gold stars.
Yeah, that's like, I really am one of the people that are from a time where you got off doing that. Like, you just really enjoyed it. It was never any hard feelings. You just rapped.
Right. Good shit, man. Well, I told you I had I gotta ask, and I had a question to ask, so now I want to know. You told me what the fuck I had to know, and now we're here. It all makes sense, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Let's get into this joint. I want to know, this Stacey Barth, she was on the vocals on this one.
Love Stacey Barth. Thank you, Stacey Barth.
The thing about this song, Joe, is it's a what if song. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you're talking to somebody. I don't know who it might be. Is it for anyone in particular? Or is it just kind of like a...
No, it's really just thinking out loud, but in hindsight.
Okay.
In retrospect. It's a song, I wouldn't have been able to make this song in my 20s, or this comes with a more mature mind state. Right. So the first verse is me thinking back on romantic relationships and holding myself accountable for the part I played in them all. And the second is doing the same exact thing, just talking about the relationship with my child. And both of which I've documented in my music from day one. So, yeah, this is a record. It's probably one of my favorite records on the album.
Yeah, man, I like this joint a lot too, man. Very, very, but it's always been you to be forthcoming and just reveal and transparent. Transparency is very big for Joe Budden, man. We appreciate 100%. You on that. Yo, son, this joint right here, like when I look at it, like the pathway, or it's like you left little breadcrumbs. And I got to Idols, and I was like, you know what? He closed it to me in a way that was very, very good. You know, it's kind of like, yo, I'm giving my respect to these cats because this is what influenced me. Yeah,
that's exactly what Idols was. It was, I wanted to pay my respects. I wanted to say how I felt about, you know, the current climate and maybe where it's going. But again, that's always something I've done throughout my career. When I did the Who Killed Hip Hop series, always in my music, I've been concerned about the direction of it, and that's what took place on Idols. It's one of my favorite joints in the album as well, and I thought it was a perfect summation of what I wanted to convey.
Some of these people that you mentioned, have you ever had a chance to really speak to them? Like, you know,
I've spoken to most of them.
Have the one-on-ones and stuff like that?
I've spoken to most of the people that inspired me in hip-hop.
How did those conversations go?
They're always great.
Always good, right?
Always great.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, these cats, they respect what you do. They know it's not a game. Absolutely no fucking walk in the park.
No, the MCs know the MCs.
Yeah.
It's like the ball players know the ball players. The MCs know the MCs.
Absolutely, man. Before we get out of here, I want to play this joint. Hang around for one more second, all right? Because I want to talk with you for a little bit, man. This is Idols, First Play, Shade 45. Let's get it. Yep, we are done, man. This is another First Play. Shout to the homie Joe Budden right here with the kid.
Thank you. I want to thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
I want to thank you for letting me dominate the airtime this way.
Well, you know, this actually is your home from what I understand. And I got a call from very high. This is actually a seat I'm sitting in, but you let me sit here, so I appreciate it.
No, man,
thank you. You see the guy who's pointing at us like, let that motherfucker sit in his chair. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed the M picture on the wall last time I came in here. I was like, nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Yeah, it's kind of like authoritative, but, you know, maybe passive aggressive. I don't know. I don't know, man. Joe, for everybody that wants to stay in touch with you, again, give them your social, your Instagram, Twitter, all that.
It's Joe Budden on Twitter, JoeBudden. It's the same on Instagram. Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, and then can we look forward to some shows, like some live shows coming up? Like, how can people do that?
We on tour. We on tour. So you can check my Instagram. You can check my Twitter for the dates and when we come into a city near you.
Nice, man. Yo, look, I want to say nothing but success to you, man.
Great.
I appreciate you. In fact, really quick, I always want to go ahead and see when people could extend their brand and stuff. What's the best hookah flavor out there?
Depends on what mood you're in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a mint guy anytime I smoke.
Mint.
See,
now I feel like I just got
mint, grape mint, anything with mint. Whatever you're going to get, put watermelon mint. Yeah.
All right. In fact, off air, we go talk about more stuff, strip clubs. And I just want you to tune in my Instagram because this might be fun, this conversation.
All right.
At Gray Rizzy, GrayRizzy. Y'all tune in. Me and Joe Budden, we out here. Whoa. First Play. Got you, nigga.